Welcome to the COD show. COD show, COD show, yeah. Welcome to the COD show, player.
Yes. Hey, welcome back to the COD show podcast, episode number 68. I'm gonna stop labeling my episodes because I get lost in the sauce. This may be 69 or 70, who knows? All right, but we have a special guest. He's back for the first time. Okay, the last time that you saw this guest was June 8th, 2018, episode 30 of the COD show podcast, okay? But check this out. A lot has changed since June 8th, 2018, all right? The last time I did this introduction, it went a little something like this, all right? My guy, 799 YouTube uploads, 2019, my bad, I'm messing this up, over 219,000 views, and 3,500 stupid loyal subs. All right, but this is the remix. Okay, 1.5 years later, my guy with over 1,800 video uploads, YouTube uploads, over 2.7 million views, and over 22,000 stupid loyal subs. COD Show Podcast, welcome Mr. Consistent. My guy, Gray. What's up, man?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What is happening, fam? What is happening, man? Welcome back.
You gave me some stats I wasn't even aware of, bro. I didn't even know it was like 2.7 mil. That's crazy.
Listen. This is the COD Show Podcast, man. We do our due diligence when it's time to do our due diligence.
Absolutely.
You know, when guests are worthy of that investigation, we give it to them. We got to get the people what they want, man. I appreciate you coming back, man.
Of course, man. I'm honored, bro. Thank you for the invite, and I'm happy to be here, man. You know what it is, bro. You know what it is.
Yeah. We don't have to get emotional, man. You know
of
what
course.
I'm saying? You know, Mr. Consistency.
Yeah.
I said that for a reason, because you're inspiration to a whole lot of us out there that try to upload every day, or talk about uploading every day, or talk about we're gonna give the people something every day. Some content every day, man, and you do it.
Yeah.
Like how like tell us about that consistency. Like, how do you find topics to talk about or something to give us every day that's Call of Duty related or gaming related? How do you do that? Like, tell us about that process, fam.
Well, I feel like it's lucky because one of the easiest things for me as a Call of Duty content creator is Call of Duty gets updated almost every week. Yeah. At least once a week it gets an update.
True.
In that time where an update happens, there's usually a refresh of content. Either we get something new in the game, something has been changed, the weapon nerfed, the weapon buffed, new maps. Like it's just a lot of content. Fortunately for us this year with the Modern Warfare, we got that battle pass, which gives us blueprints, which gives us a lot of content. So like it's just about staying up to date with just like the updates of the game. And then also you got weapons, like in this year, especially Modern Warfare.
A lot of weapons.
Not even just a lot of weapons, bro, but it's just like the combinations of attachments that you can do.
Right.
A lot of different class setups. I mean, I'll say this year it's easier to create content than it has been in the last couple of years because it does get repetitive.
Yeah.
With Call of Duty in the last couple of years. This year, I feel like I'm doing a lot of different things, man, with different weapons, different classes, attachments, blueprints. Yeah, man. And a lot of people, like, this is something I was talking to one of the devs about. A lot of people don't know that there's guns in this game that you can convert into classic weapons.
Yes.
Like, for example, like the AK-47.
The AK-47U or the AK-12, right?
AK-74U, AK-12, the RPK, you can make that. It's just a lot of different content that you can make this year, which it's been fun. It's been easier as a content creator. But I will say it's challenging at times where like maybe you do feel like it's getting a little repetitive. And fortunately for me, like I am a Call of Duty YouTuber, but I've always stated that I play other games as well. So I can always maybe try some other game as well. So
for sure. And I salute you on that because I looked on your channel because I know you upload. I was like, God damn, it's like you covered damn near every weapon, man. Like, or all the blueprints, and your blueprint videos get a lot of love. I see that it's a trend. Like people really want to know about those blueprints, man. Explain the blueprint to us, because I don't know anything about the blueprint variants or the variants, or is that do you make the blueprint?
Yeah. Well, the thing about blueprints is technically anybody can make any blueprint that is presented to us. I'll give you an example. Like the other day they released I don't know if you saw the pink AK-47.
Yes.
That was basically the AK-74U. That's just the blueprint. The blueprint is basically because it has like that pink look to it.
Yeah.
But anybody can make any blueprint with the attachments as long as you unlock them. The only difference with blueprints is that you get that cosmetic change, whether it's just the camo, they made it pink. You can't do that with any other weapon in the game. Or every once in a while you get the rare. They change the iron sight. Okay. Like for the weapon, which technically it could help or cause the weapon to be a little tougher to use out in the field. So, but blueprints are basically just the weapons that we got in the game. They just give them a camouflage, and they give them a slightly different look every once in a while for the iron sight. But aside from that, you can just make any blueprint you want, as long as you have all of the attachments unlocked. Now, I will say one thing that was like a big topic issue. I'm trying to think, what gun was it? Oh, they released a blueprint of the AUG. I forgot the name of the blueprint, but it basically turned the AUG, which is a submachine gun in Modern Warfare. You can convert it in the game. You can convert it into the assault rifle, the STG 77, I think 74, whatever the number was. Yeah. Or the AUG A3 as I call it. And there was like a big thing in my comment section of people saying like, yo, this right here, this blueprint is paid to win, mainly because everybody thought that they gave you a blueprint of the AUG that turned it into the assault rifle because the ammunition was the magazine of the 5.56. Okay. When the AUG is a 9mm weapon. So they're like, yo, they basically gave you a blueprint that uses the 5.56. Wow. But the attachment slot the ammunition slot isn't selected. So you got basically it's like they gave you 6 attachments. And it's like, yo, how the hell, how does that split? And even I was like, yo, that's pay to win. Like they gave you 5 attachments and then they gave you an extra one, which you would normally have to utilize that slot. And after doing some testing, it was purely cosmetic. Like it still shot 9mm, which I was happy about because I was like, man, I was really about to go in on these people. I'm glad I ran this test. And fortunately, it's just purely cosmetic, man.
So it only looked good on paper.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it looked like it was the magazine from the 5.56, but it was still shooting 9mm rounds.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Salute to that knowledge, giving us the game about the game, because I had no idea. Yeah. You were actually the first person I saw using the blue tracer rounds, man.
Oh, right. I was fortunate. I was very fortunate. I think I was like that when it was with the Nikto bundle, I think. Yep. And I don't know, I was just fortunate that day. I was one of the first people to upload a video on. I don't know why I was, because I literally had just finished streaming when it happened. And then as soon as I finished streaming, I made the video, I edited the video, and then I uploaded it. And even then I was still like maybe the 3rd or 4th person to upload the video. Yeah. I was fortunate, man, because that video did pretty well.
Yeah, I was like, because I was at work and I was watching, I'm like, this bullets are blue. So I had to Google what that was. I think I asked you during live stream, hey man, like what is that? Yeah. Yeah, man.
Did you know that tracers were a real thing?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
During that time, I was like, yo, it's a real thing. It was actually a real life, some military, combat military shit that they were like they used this to actually see the rounds, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Look at I didn't know that either.
Look at Modern Warfare. Look at Infinity Ward doing that due diligence, man. All right. Let's talk about a little current situation, if you want to call it that, or situation. Modern Warfare has been named the Call of Duty of the decade. Is that propaganda or is that real? Have you heard about this? Modern Warfare has outsold every COD of the decade and is the #1 video game of the decade.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Is that propaganda or is that cap or is that real?
Well, I think
or is it a mixture? Because it might be gray. It might be some gray area. It might be a gray area in there, gray.
I think so, man. I honestly think it might be a mixture, man. And here's why I say that. I think that the stats and the numbers are real.
What do you mean, like sales? Or you mean
as far as sales and stuff? I think that's real. But I also know how the majority of the community feels about this game.
Yes.
So that's why I say it might be half and half. But as far as sales go and as far as the numbers that they're given,
I think so.
I think those are real numbers.
Yeah.
But as far as it being the #1 game, I mean, I know from me, bro, like and just watching every single Call of Duty YouTuber that I can. There's out of all the ones that I watch, man, there's it's like 95% of us are very we do not like this game.
Very frustrated. I think they're using the numbers because Call of Duty is always top tier.
Yeah.
The top earner. You know what I'm saying? I think they're using that and twisting the verbiage to make it seem like, okay, this is what the people want. You know what I mean? Because it's the #1 selling game of the decade. Doesn't mean that people love it.
Right. I don't get me wrong. Like, there's people out there who tell me, even in my streams and comment section, like they genuinely like the game. Like they actually like the game. Yeah. And I don't know about that, but
hey man, it is what it is. I got a guy named Jason. Jason's lyric, he says this is the best Call of Duty of all time, and I don't know if
I got me or
what.
They say the same thing.
I mean, it looks great. But fam, I don't know about that though. I don't know about.
And like I told you this before we started streaming, man. Like, yo, this game is honest to God. It's a great game,
right?
But it's doing too much to cater to these. Thank you. Yeah, I was about to use another word, but
the thumbless ones.
Yes, it's using way too. And you know what? Let's be real here. Let's keep it 100, bro. I feel like Infinity Ward, they're not making, by the way, I don't think any changes is coming to this game. I think this is the game.
This is it, yeah.
This is it. I don't think it's going to get any better than this. And that's fine. Infinity Ward made this game to bring in a new player base.
Right.
And just keeping it 100 here, they succeeded. They did what they did. They brought in a new player base, a new fan base. They brought in a lot of new people.
Right.
And they try to force us to play this game the way they want to. And it sucks because like us, like, you know, the guys who've been playing Call of Duty for years, we're the ones being affected a lot. I mean, but like and again, I told you this before we started. Yeah. This game, it can, in my opinion, it can be one of the greatest Call of Duties ever made if they made one change.
What's that?
And that's turning Dead Silence into a full-time perk.
Yes, I agree.
The second they took Dead Silence away from us as a perk, I felt like it gave the campers and the Timmies and these no skilled players, it gave them so much of an advantage against us.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
And you know what I think? I think that a lot of people talk about the skill-based matchmaking, but it's definitely real, and they were not shy about not hiding it. You know what I mean? These guys came right out and said, yeah, it's going to be skill-based matchmaking. Not in those words, but
they've never admitted it. They still haven't admitted it.
Not in those words.
A little bit.
The guys were like, we don't want to alienate the new customers or the new group that like you were saying. They don't want to alienate that group. They want to make the game a little bit easier for them, so they won't leave. They get like when I first started, fam, I got trashed. Straight up.
Oh, me too.
For years, with a smile on my face. Getting trashed and loved every second of it.
First started playing Call of Duty.
Fam, in Modern Warfare, I was, man.
Yeah, when I first started, it took me a while to get used to it, but it was like a learning curve. Like I had to learn. I had to get in there, you know?
Right. But you know what? It made you a better player. It made you tougher.
Yeah.
It made you tougher. But these Tims, these Timberlands, they're different. They have it easy, man. I don't know if they have it easy because I don't see the game through the eyes of them. I only get in the lobbies that I'm in and, I experience the game the way I experience it. And sometimes you have a good game. The next game, they separate the lobby. This is my point I wanted to make. I'm sorry if I'm rambling.
No, go ahead.
Listen, fam, they micromanage the game. We have no control over anything. We don't have control over the lobbies. Nope. We don't have control over anything lobby based. We can't pick the maps. Different party every game. It's just little annoying things. Like why is that? Why do you think they did that? Your opinion?
In my opinion, I think they did that again to cater to the newcomers, to the new player base.
Yes.
I noticed another thing too is like even when a game ends, you have about 10 seconds where you can talk to like the opposite team.
Yep.
I think they did that. They did everything to protect and to put a bubble around these newcomers.
Right. That was my next point.
Yeah. I think that's why they did it.
Exactly right. You don't even get a chance to talk crap or shit, or you can't be like, yo, I just nuked you thumbless bushwhacker. You don't have any time to say anything to anybody. You can't embarrass anyone about their stats or look their KDs up or nothing like that. You can't. I mean, they're protecting the lobbies at all costs, and I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. If I get shitted on, give me a chance to get some get back. That was the spirit of Call of Duty back in the day.
I'm saying, I always feel the same way too. Yeah, like and not even if I get shit, because that's rare when it happens. But if like I lose a game because my teammates are crappy, it's like I always know like next game, okay, I gotta carry.
Right.
I gotta go hard, and it's like I never get a chance for the rematch. Yeah.
Get a chance. They took away our chance to get that get back, and they took away just that competitive spirit of that lobby. Like you might be sweating against a group of guys on the other team. You're like, I like playing against them. I'm gonna stay in this lobby because it's cool. Even though you might not even be dropping like 25-2. You may be like 25-16 or something like that. But you love the lobby because you still got that wiggle room to actually get your game on, man.
Exactly. And it's like it makes you a better player at the end of the day. When you face good players, it makes you a better player because you gotta think, how am I gonna beat these guys?
Right.
Which has always been a challenge. That's why I never once in ever, I don't think you could ever catch me in any of my videos, live streams ever once on my channel have I ever complained about skill-based matchmaking. Like put me in a lobby against good players. Like I want that. I've always wanted that. So
you don't shy away from the competition, okay?
No, I never. I don't know. I encourage it. Yeah.
Okay, so you're not out here blocking players.
No.
Good play. All right. What do you feel about the people that block players because they're good, they're better, or they get the best of them, or
I mean, everybody's different.
Yeah.
Everybody's different, man. I mean, some people don't want the challenge. Some people just want to casually play. They don't want to sweat.
Right.
Some people don't want to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. I mean, I don't blame or think anything about anybody who doesn't do something that, the way I do it. I mean, it's just the way they do it.
That's right. That's a fact. I actually seen a YouTuber block 11 straight players one day.
Damn.
He played a match.
Jesus.
Backed out, blocked the guy. Played a match. He didn't like him. Backed out, blocked the guy. I was like, yo.
Why do they do that though? Because it won't put you in the lobby against them?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right. And this guy was actually doing a nuke challenge, and he was just blocking players, backing out, backing. He won the nuke challenge. I don't know. Whatever, man. Yeah. But anyway, salute to that guy, man. We're going off into something else. Modern Warfare is the COD of the decade. That is amazing. Salute to Call of Duty and salute to Infinity Ward and Activision, actually, in the Call of Duty franchise. I mean, I'm not going front. I am excited. I want to say I'm proud because I'm a part of the community. I'm proud to hear that. because that means that our game is going to live on for another year and another year and another year and another year, man. So we might not love this game, but we love the game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What do you think about? I seen you upload Ghost in 2020.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that almost brought tears to my eyes. Cause it looked so fun, fam.
It was good, man. Yeah.
The game looked great. I don't know if it was on your end, like what you're using to record your videos or whatever. But the game looked so smooth, so crisp, and so it looked like it was in 6K HD, man, or 780, 90,000 over 20 or whatever you want to call it. It looked great.
Nice.
How was that playing Call of Duty Ghost in 2020?
Oh man, it surprised me first off because I thought the lobbies were going to be the last time I made this video, the same exact video I did it in 2019. So I did this is Call of Duty Ghost in 2019. If you go back and look at that video, everybody was like camping. Like every match I got into, people were like, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? It's 2019. What are you trying to preserve? Like,
really?
Why are you camping? So I was worried before I made the video going into it. I was like, man, I hope it's not the same. I hope they're not camping. I hope there's no hacked lobbies. And bro, I was just surprised, man. People were running and gunning. People were moving. I was having a fun time. I don't know, man. The game just surprised me. It played well. And I think in the video I said where I thought that there was going to be a little more players, but there was like 600 players in the world playing at the time.
Right.
And I thought it was going to be a little more like 1,000, but yeah, I guess the game is, it's still popping. Like in Team Deathmatch, at least, you can still find lobbies easy. It plays well. There's not really a lot of lag. I liked out of one lobby, but that's it.
You know what? Try going to hardcore. It's probably like 30 people in there, man.
Yeah. I think in Search and Destroy, there was like 20 people playing or 24 people or something like that.
That game is all around underappreciated game.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it came out, people didn't like it.
Yeah,
I didn't understand that, but
me either.
Just watching you play Strike Zone was like, yo.
Oh man,
come on, man. The hot dog.
Did you know about the Easter egg?
No.
Oh, I don't exactly remember the steps, but there's some steps that you can do on that map that'll give you an interaction with the hot dog. Like it'll actually be animated and stuff. I can't remember the steps right now, but yeah, man. Ghost was great, man.
You're gonna make me YouTube that, man.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah. Yo, Ghost was great. I played Ghost for 2 years because I till this day I've never played Advanced Warfare. Not a demo, not a minute of the game, second of the game.
What?
So yeah, I never played Advanced. I skipped it till this day since I started playing Call of Duty, which was my first Call of Duty ever was Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare on PlayStation 3. Ever since then, I've been playing Call of Duty every year except for Advanced Warfare. Like I skipped it. I skipped AW. It just did not look good to me, man. And I guess at the time I wasn't ready for advanced movements for jetpacks.
Okay. So you just
skipped it.
You looked at the game, you're like, nah.
Yeah, I looked at the trailer and I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. So I played Ghost for 2 years and I loved it. I love Ghost, man. It had its issues like every other Call of Duty, but I thought Ghost was, in my opinion, one of my top 5 for me.
Man, Call of Duty Ghost is the what do I call it? A card, the GOAT card. Yeah, the GOAT card. That's one of the GOAT cards, man.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Ghost. It brought me back. Like I'm saying, man, I almost had tears in my eyes. I was like, yo, this shit looks so fun. You were smiling, you know. I don't know if you were doing that for the camera, but you were having a great time, man.
No, man, what you see is what you get. Yeah.
And then you went through all of the guns, all of my favorite guns, man. The Honey Badger, and then I forgot about a whole bunch of the LMGs and the Vector, the K7. Man. I forgot about all of those guns, man. The Remington, what else?
Yeah. AK-12.
AK-12, man.
The Vector, the MTAR. Man.
Smoke. Straight up. I'm going to download that tonight. I got to play Ghost this weekend, to salvage my nostalgia, the quench my nostalgia, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Call of Duty Ghost. And another thing that I noticed since we talked the last time, you changed your style up. You switched your style up. I think we talked about streaming versus video uploads. I don't know if we did or not, but you changed it up, man.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Can I give away your formula?
Of course, man. Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Nah, man. I respect content creators, so I actually see the formula, and it's dope.
Yeah, and it's changing again, man. Like I'm changing it up real soon also.
Listen, I call it the 25-75 formula. 25% commentary, 75% video pulled from live gameplay.
Yeah.
That's lit. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, if you watch some of your favorite content creators, I don't want to say they or we, but you have a formula where, well, it's a way that you can interact with your audience in two different ways. So you're giving your live reaction to your gameplay, but then you're giving that commentary feel before that gameplay starts. I think that's fire, and you pull that off extremely well. As you can see, as you going through the guns on Call of Duty Ghosts, giving your commentary at this moment, real commentary. Then you're gonna go back with the live gameplay. Salute to that, man. You pulled it off great. Love it.
Thank you.
Thank
you, man. Yeah, I think the formula I have now is like, it's been one of the most fun for me to even watch back.
Yep.
Like, even if I try to watch the videos that I used to make, I'm just like, oh man, we need more gameplay or less talking.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the videos that I make today, and which, by the way, shout out to Jay. I don't know, you know who Jay God Gaming is,
Jay
right?
God, what's happening? Yeah.
Of course, man. Jay God, I reached out to him. I was like, yo, Jay God, listen, man, I've been trying to, think of a different way to do my videos. You have any suggestions? And he's like, yo, let me watch some of your videos. I'll come back with some feedback.
Okay.
And like a couple hours later, he's like, hey man, here's what you got to do. Bop, 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 bop. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna give that a try. And then I started the information that he gave me, the feedback that he gave me, I worked off of that to what I'm doing today. So shout out to Jay God, man, because if not for him, I probably would still be doing the same old stuff. But yeah, man. Yeah, I've really enjoyed the format that I have now.
Man, salute to Jay God, man.
Sure.
Salute to Jay God for actually respecting you enough to actually give you the game about the game and tell you, like, yo, I try this.
He had to do that. Yeah, exactly.
He didn't have to do that. Like, he could have ignored you, like, yo, man, look,
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Jay God, man. He's always been like a good guy within the community, and I have a lot of respect for him. And I'm fortunate enough to hopefully have the same respect in return from him for me. So yeah, he's good people.
Man, salute to that. Salute to the community, the good people in the community.
Okay.
So the 75-25, 25-75. I also noticed that your thumbnail game is insane. Major upgrade to your thumbnail game,
Yeah, and honestly, with this game, it's not easy, bro. Like, I'm looking at other people's thumbnails, and I'm like, how are they doing this? Like, how do they get these like Koreans like thumbnails are like really good swags?
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, how do they do this? Like, I basically just get my thumbnail by going into like a private match and just reloading the weapon that I'm making a video on and hoping to get the right angle on the weapon that I can get a screenshot on. And I was like, yeah, man, like it's not easy on this Call of Duty.
Yo, the thumbnail game is a tricky, man. I can't even explain how tricky and essential thumbnails are, and you are killing the thumbnail game. Like, are you making these yourself, or you?
Yeah, I make my own thumbnails. Yeah.
Oh, you done came up, man. We gonna talk offline because I need some corners.
All right, got you.
Yeah, man. I make whatever, man. I don't even talk about what I do.
I'll give you some secrets after this. I got you.
Yeah, man, because my shit is needs an upgrade, maybe. And another upload that I enjoyed, this was back when I think people were putting out these lists in the hip hop top 50 rappers, top this, top that. I think we actually did a show. We did the top 50 YouTubers, and I saw you come out with a list, the top 10 YouTuber list, your top 10 YouTuber list, man.
Yeah.
You had some people on that list I never heard of, and I think most of them were like tech people. Like, they do tech videos on the new devices. This is what this device is about, and so on and so forth.
I actually got an update to that video coming soon too, because I want to do it every year because I notice it changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I noticed I wasn't on the list. I don't know if that was a mistake Well, I was like
a
runner-up.
Come on, man.
I was a runner-up, right? Yeah, you let. Okay. You did. That's another video.
Well, see, I got something. Listen, man, I got a little something to say about the top 50 you did, bro.
What's up, man? You was on the top 50. You was on there.
I heard I was on there, and I was, thank you for putting me on there. But I heard I wasn't on there initially.
No, you were on there, fam.
I heard you left me off there, bro. I heard it was Blu-ray. Shout out to Blu-ray.
No, you were on there.
What about Grey?
Nah. You were on the original top 50 list.
Oh man, I thank you though. Sincerely thank you, man. It meant a lot to me, bro. Like I told my family, I told my friends, I was like, yo, man, like I made this list right here. This is pretty cool. Like I'm on. Look at the list. Who was on this? Like I'm on it, man.
No, for real, you was on the original, right? I made some. I appended the list. I made some adjustments to it, and your name fell out of the top. You were in the top 11.
Okay.
But I had to fit some other guys in there, like some of the OGs in it. And I think when I did that and I uploaded it, I forgot to put you back in there. And then Blu-ray's like, hey, man. I'm like, oh, man. Damn, you're right, Blu-ray. Yeah, man. Salute the Blu-ray sip, man. Hey, yo, I saw y'all on Twitter. You and Blu-ray. In the flesh. Live in NYC.
Oh, yeah.
Fam.
That's the homie, bro.
Blu-ray, man. Man, look, man, I know you got a lot of freaking 5 miles, bro. Come on, man. And hook me up the next time, man. Cause you know what I'm saying, man. I be working, man. Anyway, man, I'm gonna make that trip next time.
Sure, please, let me know. Keep me posted, man.
I told you where I want to go.
Hit me up a few days before. He's like, hey, man, I'm be in New York.
Yeah.
Right for New Year's Eve, and I was like, yo, nah, let's say less. Let's do this and this. And he pulled up. We made it. We linked up at the bar. Just had some drinks. It was a nice night. Got some food.
Yeah.
And then just parted ways. But it's always nice seeing anybody, man. Any of you guys.
Man, you know what? I want to go to Starbucks.
You know, I never been.
Man,
I'm like I say this with all respect to my wife. But
I want to go to Starbucks.
Connoisseur, bro.
What?
Like I've been to Magic City in Atlanta. I've been to Diamonds of Atlanta.
Okay.
I've been to King of Diamonds.
Okay.
I've been to some spot called 11. Like these are all like the most popular strip clubs throughout the United States. I've never been to one in New York.
Really?
Yeah, never been to one. And I know Starlets. Starlets is like famous, like in New York. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I want to go to Starlets. This is another spot I want to go to. I want to go to what else y'all got out there, man? I don't know, man. Everything they talk about on the Joe Budden podcast. So that's where I want to go. I don't know anything else, man. Yeah. But I know you'll take us to some dope spots, man. But bro, I'm coming to New York. I don't know when, but I really want to come to New York, man.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Keep me posted on that.
It looked like y'all had a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, it was good.
So the top 10 YouTuber list. Who was the most influential person on that list to you that had a direct effect on the way you make your content?
I think it would have to be between Swag and Hollow Point. Hollow Point was on that list, right? Or was it Jeff?
Yeah, it was Hollow Point.
It was Hollow Point? Okay, I mean, Jeff was on the list too, but Swag and Hollow Point, because Swag was the first YouTuber, even before Korean, I saw Swag first. And Swag was the first YouTuber that I was like, man, I like this. Like I'm like, I remember watching his videos and I remember thinking like, so he's basically just showing how to make a weapon good. And he's giving good gameplay.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, I'm a decent player. I know different class setups. I could do this.
Yeah.
And then Hollow Point was the first gaming YouTuber that I get, like in general gaming, like, cause Hollow Point does Call of Duty, but he does like literally everything.
Right.
And I'm like, man, so he just plays video games and he records himself. I'm like, what? I could do that.
Yeah.
And then I bumped into, then I threw all that Korean, Jev, Prestigious Key, all these guys. And then it was like
Espresso.
Yeah, man. Like it was all these guys. And then it was Swag again, who put me on to the fact that, like, I'm like, wait, you're doing this as a job. Like this is your job. And I didn't know that you could do YouTube as a job.
Wow. Yeah.
So again, Swag goes back to Swag, man, because Swag, when he took a picture of something, he took a picture of like a car or something, and I was like, wait, so you got that through doing YouTube.
Wow.
Wait a second, I didn't know you could do that. And then that's when I started doing my research. I made a plan, and then I went for it.
Wow, salute the swag. And you know what? Swag is another one that uses that 25-75 formula.
Yeah.
And that's fire. So he inspired you to start going forward to support yourself strictly off of content, your content creation.
Yeah.
Dang.
Fortunate, like for me, like now I'm at a place where I'm doing this at a full time.
Yeah.
Fortunate for like thanking the Lord. I'm living a dream right now.
Yeah.
But it took work, man. Like I'm about to be into my third year of doing YouTube, and the first year and a half was rough because like literally uploading every day, streaming almost every day, and I had a full-time job. I was working crazy hours. I barely slept, and it's stuff that people they don't really see that now.
Right.
But it took a lot of hard work to get where I'm at now, and even now, like I'm just kind of getting by with doing YouTube.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep growing, trying to get better, and just keep growing, man.
Man, that's a huge inspiration for all of us that are out here pretending like we're on the grind. You know what I mean? Because I have a full-time job, and I know how much work it is to actually put out an episode like this, actually put out other types of content. It takes hours, man. Hours and hours for these videos, man. So salute to everybody that actually hits the like button, subscribes, and actually comments on what we have to do, man. I mean, what we're presenting, man. And damn, 3 years, and during those 3 years, you probably uploaded maybe 98% of the time or something like that every day, damn near, right?
No, yeah, 100%. I haven't missed one day since I started doing YouTube. Since my first video on the channel 3 years ago, I've literally uploaded every single day.
So, look at this. 799 uploads on June 8th. 1,791 uploads as of today. Make that 1,792 because you just finished streaming. Yo.
Right. And I have a few videos that I had to unlist, but they're there. So that if the numbers aren't, if somebody's trying to do the math, they're like, wait, something's missing. I got like 1 or 2 videos that I had to unlist. Like for example, the video that I made about the situation I had with Joel Seacott.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not Joel Seacott. I'm sorry, Joel Emsley. Excuse me.
Emsley.
Thinking about Joel Seacott. Yeah, I had to unlist that video because like me and him spoke and we squashed the beef, and I didn't want that video to be up there. I'm like, because I told him straight up, I'm like, all right, listen, man, thank you for reaching out, thank you for talking to me, and consider this behind us. I'm removing that video from my video list, but yeah, man. So yeah, there are some videos that are unlisted, but for the most part, every single video that I've ever done is uploaded, is public.
Damn. 799, 1,791. That is smoke, man. Salute to that. And I noticed that you're growing on Twitch also. 711 followers.
Crazy.
You know,
we started Twitch like maybe three months ago.
Yeah.
It was just, and it wasn't even me. Like I've been hesitant. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing Twitch. I'm focusing on YouTube. And the community was like, nah, man, you got to go to Twitch, man. Twitch is where it's at for streaming. You can play music. You can do whatever you want. You can watch videos. And I was like, all right, fine. We'll give it a shot. And then I started it, and then we just started growing and growing. And 3 months later, we're almost at, I think, 800 or something. And just I see it. I see the value in streaming on Twitch for sure.
Yo, you know, it's a lot of freedom on Twitch.
Freedom, yes.
That's the key thing about Twitch versus YouTube. You know, I like it because you get to see the actual streamer be themselves. If they want to listen to this type of music, they can listen to it without getting copyright strikes or whatever.
Yes, that's the biggest thing for me, man.
So Twitch versus YouTube, you're going to continue to stream on Twitch. Are you gonna make the full-time transition from YouTube streams to Twitch streams and only YouTube uploads, like your video uploads about your class setups or just tips and tricks or whatever you want to, just mainly uploads for
I think I'm kind of waiting for my 3-year anniversary to come around. It comes around March 25th.
Okay.
I think after my 3rd year, I think I'm gonna, it's not because I want to do this, it's more like I'm being forced to do this by YouTube.
Right.
I'm gonna start working around the YouTube algorithm, and I think I might start streaming more often on Twitch than I do on YouTube, and I might stop uploading every day. I might. Like, for example, like if I don't upload on YouTube a video, then I'll live stream on YouTube. And then if I upload a video on YouTube, then maybe I'll stream the entire day on Twitch. So I'm right now, it's just something I'm thinking about, just trying to work around this algorithm, because I'll be real with you, Diddy, bro, like,
yeah,
Modern Warfare has not been kind to me or the channel, bro. I just keep it 100, bro. Like,
yeah,
my Black Ops 4 videos were getting like, 1,000 plus views.
Mm-hmm.
I'm barely cracking like 300 views on Modern Warfare. I don't know what happened, man. Like every once in a while we get a good video that does really well.
The blueprints, man.
The blueprint stuff and other stuff that for some reason does really well. But if I upload, like, for example, like today, I uploaded that P90 class setup. It's almost been out for like maybe 15 hours or something. That barely has 300 views. And I don't know what that's about. I'm telling you, like, it's something about the YouTube algorithm with Modern Warfare, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, but I was really happy. I was really excited for Modern Warfare, and then when it came out, I noticed that my channel bombed. I don't know why. It just did. It sucks to see all my peers doing really good with videos and my channel barely getting any views.
Don't do that. Don't do that to us.
Exactly. Yeah. No. And I called myself. I'll be real with you. I almost stopped. I was like, all right, well, if YouTube's gonna do this to me, I'm done. Like,
nah, man,
you're gonna play me. And I was like, man, I almost did it. And I was like, I can't do it to you guys.
Yeah.
It's mainly because you guys. I'm like, I can't do it to you guys, man. Like,
yeah, because it's a lot of us.
Yeah.
That I wish that I get 300 every upload, man. You know what I mean? Like, right. I'm like, yo, where you at? 300. You know what I mean? I got a congregation of a good 55, man. Salute to the COD Show 50. Every now and then I hit that pot of gold. But, man, look, man, I appreciate every one of y'all. Man, don't quit, because that's why I didn't upload but like maybe 30 times last year, man, because I was going through some fuck shit, like mentally blocking my own blessings, man. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not quitting. I'm just gonna start being a little smarter with how I upload and again working around this stupid YouTube algorithm, man, because that shit is real.
It is real.
Like you can make the best videos, but if you're not working with the YouTube algorithm, it's not gonna do anything for you.
Man.
And it just, you know what it was, bro? It just sucked because I was really excited and I was like, man, like Black Ops 4s, even World War II, Infinite Warfare, even all those videos were doing fine. And then it just sucked it kind of felt like I was taking steps backwards instead of taking steps forward.
You know what happened? You were growing, right?
Yeah.
Your appetite for how can I explain this? You wanted more for what you were putting out. You know what I mean? Yeah. You wanted to feel like, all right, the work I'm putting in is being accepted or being pushed a certain way, man.
Right.
And then that's how artists are. We want people to like it. You know, you want it to be presented in a certain light, man. That's how I am.
And even like I'm still not getting that crazy amount of views, but I've come to just accept it. Like it is what it is, man. If YouTube wants to do me like this, I'm not going anywhere, bro. Like I'm just gonna keep making the best videos that I can for you guys. And if they don't want to promote my videos or push my videos out to my subscribers, then we'll figure something out. We don't quit. Like that's my thing. Like we don't run. We don't hide from a challenge. We just keep clawing and fighting our way up.
Do you think something will take YouTube out as far as how we've known YouTube over the last I want to say 9 years or so, maybe 10 years? We upload, we create content for Call of Duty or video gaming, we upload it. Do you think it's a conspiracy that YouTube is like, all right, we're tired of this Call of Duty shit. We're gonna move on to something else. We're trying to actually X these guys out, and we're only focusing on rap and booty videos and whatever, and reruns from Love and Hip Hop or actual real reruns from real TV shows. I think this thing is going to turn into like YouTube is going to be NBC in a couple of years or something like that, or MTV, and we're going to be gone. That's what I think.
It's possible. I mean, I don't I don't think that's going to happen, but I also don't think it won't happen. You know, like I think it is possible. It is a possibility. I do know that, I'm sure you know this as well. I'm sure a lot of people watching this know this. If you're a Call of Duty YouTuber, or if you're a content creator on YouTube, there's that whole thing with like the kids with like the age restriction.
Yes.
So that's what's happening mainly, is that they're just cracking down on a lot of the stuff. And unfortunately for us, we fall under that age restriction thing because Call of Duty is a mature game.
That's right. That's right.
So I think that's one of the things also. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not mad at that because my content is made for kids. I'm sorry, kids. It's grown man business, man. 17 and up, man. If you want to watch a COD show podcast, because we might let some grown man language or grown woman language slip here and there. But yeah, I don't know what I don't want to say I don't know what I'll do without YouTube, but bro, once you know what I think is, people that are uploading on YouTube and YouTube personalities or content creators on YouTube, they are bigger than YouTube. Yeah, I think if some of these guys, I use the Murder Show or Mercer's Bad as an example. If the Murder Show started his own website where he uploaded and live streamed from his own website, his following would go with him. Your following will go with you. I think y'all will be all right.
For the most part, yeah. For the most part, not everybody, but for the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Murder Show, by the way, man. Jesus Christ, man. Murder Show took off, man. He's one of the guys that I'm saying, like, I'm watching my peers just take off.
Man.
And I'm like, I'm still stuck back here. Like, it was supposed to be like that for all of us, but that's why I'm saying. But I will say this: Murder Show stopped by to stream one of these, like before Modern Warfare came out. Okay. And me and him spoke for a bit on stream. He was saying like, he's like, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for Modern Warfare. And y'all, dude, I'm so happy for Murder Show, man.
Man, for real.
Like, he's been putting work for years. I think he went from like having like 150, 200 viewers to now over 1,000 viewers a stream. Like, he's been working, and I respect the work. I respect the work that he puts in.
Yeah, man. I remember the Murder Show when I subscribed. It was like at 6,000, maybe 8,000, man.
Oh wow!
And that was like BO 3 days, man.
Wow!
And he's about to hit 90.
Yeah, he's almost at that 100K.
Yeah, and I the same with you, man. It's like, fam, come on, man.
Yeah.
Give me the secret offline, man.
I got you.
All right, thank you. All right, let's move on. What we're talking about. Let's talk about some of your Twitter, some of my favorite tweets from you. Okay. Let's go to Twitter and talk about some CSN. God damn it, my bad. Let's talk about Grey's. My bad. We're gonna talk about.
Shout out to the CSN family, man.
We're gonna talk about Grey's. A couple of Grey's tweets, man. My bad, man. I don't know what the hell, man. That shit.
Of course. No worries.
It's and just to piggyback a little bit or give some type of smooth segue or transition into the conversation. Well, from the conversation that we were having earlier, we were talking about talking about growth and almost putting a pause on your work schedule, right? Mm-hmm. You tweeted not too long ago. You tweeted just see as God damn it. This is Grey's. This is Grey's words, not Diddy Onasis. You tweeted, I wonder when I'll get burnt out. People talk about getting burnt out and needing time to get away and rest. I've literally been uploading every single day for nearly 3 years. Stream 5 to 6 times a week. I don't feel it's coming anytime soon, but I'm sure it will happen. We're talking about potentially the thought of being burnt out. Mm-hmm. Is that real? Is that a real thing, man? Because
I honestly, I really think it is, man. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. There are days where I really do want to stop. I not even stop, but I do want to take a break. You know, like I do want to get away for a while. It's just that my livelihood depends on this too much right now, so I can't.
Okay.
But I do know that at some point in the near future, whether it's like a year from now, maybe a year and a half, 2 years from now, I do feel like I am going to have to take a week to just remove myself from this.
Go to the Bahamas or something?
That's something, something.
Yeah.
Even if
The
I'm just here, even if I'm
Poconos.
just sitting here at home and I'm just like on the couch watching Netflix or whatever, like I know eventually, man, I am gonna have to just take a step back because like too much of one thing. Like think about that. Like let's be real. Think about this. Every single day for 3 years. That means every night I'm working on a video to have ready for the morning.
Right.
That's every night. Like that's a lot of work, man. And
a lot, yeah.
Yeah, even when I'm home, like even if I'm just sitting here, I'm still thinking about YouTube. If I'm hanging with my family, I'm thinking about YouTube. If I'm on vacation, I'm thinking about YouTube. And it's bad, bro. Like it shouldn't be like that. But at the same time, at the moment, it's about putting that work in and
that's right.
Just setting up so that maybe someday I can take a step back. Hopefully.
Wow.
But I feel like that was coming, man. I mean, a lot of guys, a Korean had to take a step back. Dismo had to take a step back. Like, Prestige, Hollow Point. Like a lot of people I've noticed I've been taking a step back, man.
I've seen some of my peers take weeks. I mean, like, look, man.
Yeah.
And I asked, like, yo, what's going on? You all right? You good? Because to me, I don't know that grind because I don't have that type of consistency. But if you play I noticed when, I had a chance when it was a time when I was playing BO4 every day. I'm talking about I played every day. And one day I got on and it sucked. I wasn't into it. And I didn't play anymore for like a week, 2 weeks.
Wow.
And I feel like that's the feeling of actually uploading and creating, putting stuff out every day. And you be like, yo, man, I need to take a break, like refresh my brain.
Right.
Man, I didn't realize that was a real thing, man. Until
man.
Like you tweeted that. I was like, yo, these guys get tired of this shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's like that saying, like, you drink a lot of water.
Right.
But too much water, man, that's bad for you. It
becomes toxic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next tweet.
Okay.
I had a little chuckle after this one. I read this one a couple of days ago.
Okay.
People really be far too concerned with other people's progress. You should really be competing with yourself. Hope that good people who put in work get their shine, stay focused and driven. Don't talk negative behind people's back. Say it to their face. Have a code.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you need to. Is there a need to elaborate with that?
That tweet came. I was just. Where did that come from, man?
Yeah.
I noticed I was scrolling through Twitter. I'm not gonna say anybody's name. I was scrolling on Twitter.
Okay.
And I noticed a few. It wasn't even like one person. It was like literally like 3 or 4 people that I noticed in like one span of just me being on Twitter and scrolling. It was kind of like people complaining. About like, yo, like what the hell, man? Like, I can't believe my videos aren't doing this, or man, I wish I had more subscribers like this, or and I noticed, I'm like, yo, like, dude, like I had to even hit myself with that back in the day when I was, like I said, with Modern Warfare, when I noticed what was happening on my channel. Even I had to check myself. I was like, yo, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Have that tunnel vision.
Yeah, just keep going. Yeah.
Don't worry about what's happening over here with everybody else.
Right.
Focus on your goals.
Yes, sir.
You shouldn't be competing with anybody else except for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the whole code thing was have a code, and about like saying like there's some scummy people within our community.
That's a fact.
I'm not here to like say anybody's name out. If I got something to say to these people, I'll say it straight to them, which I had before.
Okay.
But they're like, I noticed that people don't have codes, man. Like, I live by certain codes and certain rules that I noticed that a lot of people don't live by that.
Man, come on, somebody.
And I just think that people should have codes because there should be a respect there.
Man,
and that's all I'll say. I'll say on that because if I keep talking, I might say a name, and I don't want to say nobody's name.
It's okay if you say names on the COD Show podcast. Only 55 people are listening to him. That they don't know that guy anyway.
If I have somebody's name to say, I'll say it right to them.
And you know what? Salute to that tweet and that statement because I keep it real.
Yeah.
About 78% of the people that I invite on the show actually come on the show.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The other whatever percent, what is it, 22%, the industry shit. Like, yeah, man, I'm coming, blah blah blah. I didn't even think twice that you were gonna flake or something like that. You said you was gonna do it. The first time you did it. You came back the second time. You're here. And when you couldn't make it, you said you couldn't make it. Come on, son. Come on, somebody. That's a code. I love that, man.
Yeah.
I respect people like that. Look, man, you're not gonna make it. Don't just say so. Yeah, don't waste Onasis time. But I feel that tweet 100%. You gotta have a code, man. You gotta have a code. It's more to this shit. And if you want to drop a name, drop it. Hey, what up, good people? Sorry to interrupt, but as you can see, we're having some audio difficulties, and I just want to take a pause for the cause and just give you guys a fair warning because this freezing or this skipping during the video process it's ongoing all the way up to the end of the video. So just want to give you guys a heads up, and if you want to stay, it's cool if you can stay. Thank you for the support, but I do understand if the video is annoying to you with the in its frozen state. All right. So with that being said, if y'all still rocking with me and Gray, we appreciate y'all for staying out and hanging out during this premiere and throughout this whole YouTube video because it does get a little spicy. All right. You don't want to miss the spice. Gray goes into detail about his back and forth on Twitter with certain Infinity War Modern Warfare developers. Gray sent out a tweet that got up under some people's skin, okay? They tried to big dog them. And for those of you that find this video annoying, this frozen state annoying, please do not hesitate to roll over or head over to Shopify, head over to Spotify, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Spreaker app, TuneIn Radio. What else? Where else we at? Apple Podcasts and also Google Podcasts. You can find the COD Show podcast there. Get your listen on. Head over there anyway. Peace. Let's get back to it. Kill him. Yeah.
The person's name. Nah.
All right. The next tweet. This is CSN Gray. As much as I think we are ready for another jetpack card, I still prefer boots on the ground. BOTG. So this is cool 100%. And then up under that, and that's just a response. That's a response from or response to the Charlie Intel post when he says that Vonderhaar says that Call of Duty won't have jetpacks. The next Call of Duty won't have jetpacks. He still has PTSD from fans' reactions. Come on, fam. You probably should have PTSD from BO4 fans' reactions with the damn specialists. Come on.
Get him.
Anyway.
Man, that tweet got a lot of not even just harsh feedback, but I guess people just didn't people didn't understand what I was trying to say. I'm not saying I want jetpacks. I'm not saying that. I would always 100% prefer boots on the ground games. But what I'm saying is I think we're due. And I feel like I'm going to tell you exactly why I feel that way because and once again, Activision and the developers, they just too much of something. We had 3 years straight where it was jetpacks. Right. And that's not how it should have been, bro. It should have been they should have done, if they want to do 2 years.
Right.
Should have been Warfare and Black Ops 3. Where they messed up was Infinite Warfare. We were tired, bro. We were tired of jetpacks.
You know what happened?
Gave us Infinite Warfare.
When they gave us Infinite Warfare, people love that game. I like the game.
I love that, bro.
The reason why I love the game, the reason why I love boots off the ground is because you can it's so many different ways to shit on a camper or a noob.
Yeah.
You can get to them 100 different angles, except for one. You know what I mean? There's only one angle you can get at a camper or somebody head glitching through a window in Modern Warfare or traditional boots on the ground. World War II, you had a little bit more wiggle room also, and BO4 because of the way the maps were made, actually. But man, I really do want another jetpack card, man. Maybe the next.
I honestly think
2021, 2021, maybe.
Whenever it is, I honestly think we're due, man. Because like, think about this. After Infinite Warfare, we had World War II.
Yeah.
We got Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
We had now we have Modern Warfare. Next year we're gonna have Black Ops 5, which that's 4 years. All I'm saying is that I feel like we're due, and I hope that they just don't overdo it. Like, give us 1 year, maybe 4 years, maybe even 5 years of boots on ground. Like, let's go maybe 2 more years of boots on the ground. Give us one jetpack and then go back to boots on the ground. Like, don't overdo it. But I would always prefer boots on the ground over jetpacks. Although I love jetpacks, I don't mind it. Like, I like both, but definitely prefer one over the other.
Man, salute the jetpack cards. Salute to CSN. God damn it! Hold on, fam. I'm on autopilot. Redo. Salute to your tweets, man. Follow this man on Twitter. That's Grey. I'm gonna flash your Twitter handle across the screen, fam.
Yeah, salute. I am Greya88.
Okay, I am Greya88 on Twitter. Follow him. He always has an interesting perspective. And as you mentioned earlier, some of your tweets have spawned some controversy.
Yeah.
All right. One of your tweets, I don't want to say you were overcritical, but you stated your opinion about Modern Warfare, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did it get to, I guess, one of the developers that were involved in the game? How did it get to the guy? Did you tweet him? Because I didn't see the tweet.
Yeah.
Did you add him?
No. At least I don't think I honestly, I don't remember the tweet because I removed it. Not even I removed it. It was here's what happened. I always give feedback to the developers, but I'm always sure of being as respectful as I can. I don't want to get blocked. I don't want to get a bad reputation as far as being overly harsh or bullying or anything like that. Like, that's not who I am. That's not who I want to be. So what ended up happening, I guess, was I was tweeting out something about the game.
Yeah.
I gave some feedback.
Right.
As respectful as I could be. Maybe I added them as just so they can see it. Maybe I used the hashtag Modern Warfare, and I woke up maybe 2 days later without even checking because I don't even know when I got blocked, but I was blocked on Twitter by one of the developers, Joel Emsley.
Okay.
And when I woke up, and by the way, the reason I checked that morning to see if I was blocked because I had no reason.
Right.
But I checked because I saw the night before I went to sleep, I was looking at oh my God, what's this guy's name? Eight Thoughts. You know 8 Thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching his video, and I was watching his video on YouTube before I went to bed, and he was just talking about how he got blocked, and a bunch of people were getting blocked on Twitter for no reason. Anyways, I went to sleep. I didn't even check that night. I went to sleep. I woke up the next day, and I noticed that Joel had blocked me. And man, just me seeing that I got blocked without me giving them a reason.
Yeah.
That just set me off, man. So I ended up tweeting out something very harsh. Because the way I said it, the way I saw it was, if you're gonna block me for nothing, I'm gonna give you a reason. So I basically just let loose. I called him a couple words.
What kind of words?
And, I'd rather not repeat it, but it was harsh words.
4 letters?
Yeah, it was more like
Does it rhyme with?
Oh, actually, I can say this one because this isn't a bad word. But I called him a coward.
Okay.
For blocking me for no reason, because that's what I noticed that they were. That's what I thought that they were doing. They were just blocking people who were even being respectful, like respectfully giving back like feedback.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you guys don't even want to listen to the people who are genuinely giving you feedback. Like one of the things I called them was a coward for not listening, and for blocking me. I called them a couple other things, and That was one right there. After I made a video also talking about the situation, and literally the next day I was streaming, and I guess that tweet got back to one of the developers, got back to Joel,
Yeah.
who unblocked me while I was streaming. This all happened at the end of a stream. I was live when it happened. He unblocked me. He commented on the tweet that I called him out on.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically just said, like, hey man, DM me. Send me a DM.
Okay.
And and I sort of wrote to him, hey man, what's up? I'm surprised to see that you want me to DM you. And like, being a genuine guy that he is, like, he just straight up, hey man, I just want to let you know that was an accident. I don't know why you were blocked. It could have been an accident. I was blocking a few people, and maybe your name came across and accidentally blocked your name too.
Okay.
I just want to let you know, man to man, I looked through your tweets. You haven't said anything or done or given us a reason to block you.
Yeah.
And I just want to let you know it was a mistake. You're officially unblocked. You don't have to believe me that it was a mistake. But I just want to I just want to let you know, man to man, that I unblocked you and I'm sorry. He apologized to me. And I told him straight up, I was like, yo, hey, stop all that. Like, you don't have to explain to me. Like, I get it. It was an accident. I'm sorry for what I said. It was said out of anger and frustration. And basically he just told me, he's like, no, you had every right. Like, it's all right, man. You had every right. And I was like, look, if it's okay with you, thank you for following me and for reaching out to me. Yeah. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that.
Right.
And I was like, yo, man, thank you. If you don't mind, man, I just want to delete all these tweets. I'm going to unlist my video. And we can just put this matter behind us. And again, I apologize for what I said. He's like, oh, it's all good. And he's been great, man. Joel, shout out to Joel for just always, like, now I tweet him maybe some feedback. I can actually, there's a line of communication there where I can actually give him some feedback.
Yeah.
And he listens. He's like, hey man, thanks. That's great feedback. I'll see what I can do, or I'll bring this to the team. And yeah, it's just shout out to Joel for, like, again, man, like and I say this from my point of view, I don't see myself as anything special. Like, he didn't have to do that for me. Like, he didn't have to, like, it's not like I'm swagger Korean, you know?
Right.
Like, I'm nobody, bro. Like, let's be honest. Like, he just, out of the respect and man to man, he just wanted to correct the situation.
I don't know, man. I mean, maybe the algorithms told him that you're gonna be the shit one day, and he was like, yo, maybe I need to mend this or nip this in the bud. I don't want this gray character busting my balls every stream, you know.
No, and then honestly, like I said, like, it was only him. Okay. And again, like, any feedback I've ever given the team on Twitter or the developing team, the feedback, or the individuals like Ashton, Joe C. COD, him, it was I've always double checked what I say, because I don't want to push any buttons. I remember now the tweet that I thought that the reason why I got blocked. I remember now what the tweet was. I said, and by the way, like, again, I'm not trying to cross the line or anything. It was kind of made it in a joking manner. I said, and I added all of them, and I said, hey guys, why are you so secretive about the moves that you're making with the game? You guys are developing. I said something like, you guys are a developing. You're a game developing company. You're not the government trying to cover up Roswell. It was something like, it was like one of those. It was a tweet very similar to that. And I thought that's the one that he was like, they saw and they're like, nah, block this guy.
Yeah, that was some slick shit you said. You know what I'm saying? If you said that,
like, we
block him.
Hearing from them.
Yo,
like, and it felt like they were covering up the skill-based matchmaking. It felt like they were just not giving us, they weren't communicating with us, not giving us feedback, not accepting feedback. And then at just a point where I was like, yo, man, you guys, it's not that serious. It's a video game. Like, just talk to us.
Yo, I would have blocked you too, man. Yo. It was straight out of the block. I was like, yeah, hey man, this dude here. Hey.
Yeah. But thankfully, like, I'm very thankful that he reached out and that we met the situation, because it wasn't even that serious, man. Like,
right. Yeah. It really wasn't, man. I'm pretty sure that he didn't understand the difference between you and tens of thousands of other people that are saying, "Hey, man, this game is trash. You're asshole for creating a dumbass game like this, or such and such and such." I
think also what happened was, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but what happened was, I think, is that maybe which happens a lot. I'll tweet something, and then obviously people will retweets or comment, and I'm not saying anything bad, but they're being bullied. They're being, just
belligerent. Goddamn, belligerent.
They're being very aggressive with what they're trying to say, and maybe that's what it was. He blocked him, and then he maybe blocked me at the same time. But it's all good, man. It happened. It's behind us. It's not a big deal, and I'm grateful that we still follow each other. We still talk every once in a while.
Salute to Joel Emsley.
Oh, absolutely.
And the developers team, man, because y'all took some risk. About to close it out, man.
Sure.
One of the last questions, and you notice during this interview, I don't know if y'all have noticed, I'm talking to y'all that's watching or listening, I'm slipping up because I'm used to calling my guy's name a certain way or saying a couple syllables before his name. And couple letters before his name. And it's like an acronym that used to be in front of his name that no one knew what the acronym stood for until we cracked the code.
I still don't know.
You still don't know. But anyway, man, fam.
Yeah.
What happened to the CSN in CSN Gray?
It was about, honestly, it was when did I announce it, man? When was that announcement made? December?
I was about to say, I didn't see it until 1 or 2 months ago.
Yeah, I think it was around December. I mean, it's early December that I made, first week of December, I made the announcement that I was leaving CSN Clan.
Mm-hmm.
This decision was honestly made in the summer of 2019. I had already known that was going to be my last year with the clan.
Okay.
I think I was with the clan for about 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And it was just something of I've done a lot with this clan. I've grown with this clan and this org, and
mm-hmm.
for me, bro, it was just about, it's time to go on to another chapter. That's all it was, man. I just felt like I put in a lot of time with this clan, and I felt like I had given a lot, if not everything that I possibly could at that point with the clan, and I just needed to take another step into something else and do something else. And I made sure before anything was even announced, I made sure I spoke with Jay, the leader of the clan, CSN Infamous.
Salute to Jay.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Salute to that's the brother right there, man. I spoke to him. I called him up. I was like, "Hey, man, I just want to talk to you. You got a second?" He's like, "Yeah, give me a call." We spoke. I told him how I felt. And the guy that he is, he's like, "Yeah, okay. Yeah, no problem."
Well, what was that conversation like? Can you elaborate on how you?
I was nervous. Yeah, I was nervous calling him because I didn't want to offend him. I didn't want to make him feel like I wasn't grateful or thankful for the opportunity that he gave me.
Mm-hmm.
I hoped that he understood where I was coming from, and I basically just told him exactly what I just said here. I was like, "Hey, man, I feel like I've been with the clan for this long, and I feel like it's just time for me to move on and do something else."
Okay.
I told him straight up that I wasn't planning on joining another clan like Carnage or Doom, or I just needed to just take some more steps on my own and grow as an individual.
Right.
And he understood. And he was like, "Yeah, of course, man." It wasn't even he was like, "Okay, is that all?" He was like, "Yeah, all right, what else is new?" We spent maybe 5 minutes talking about it, and then we talked about other stuff. And
yeah,
man, he's just like, "When do you want to announce it? How do you want to do it?" And that's it. And then
salute to Jay, man. Jay, he seemed like a real player.
Of course, man. Of course.
Yeah.
And then after I spoke to him, I spoke with some of the other members that I'm very close with. At the time, Ripley. I spoke to Queen. I spoke to Mundo, Repo, City Girl, Bassmanian Devil. I spoke to Girl Boss. Shout out to Bass, man. Girl Boss. I spoke to what's this? Guns, CSN Guns.
Yeah.
I just let them know, hey guys, listen, man, I don't want this coming out of the blue. So I'm just telling you guys because I have a lot of love and respect for you guys, and the friendship that we have, it goes beyond the clan. And we spoke. Everybody, literally nobody in the clan had anything negative to say. Everybody was so supportive and happy, and they're like, yeah, man, do what you got to do.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. Salute to that.
So
man.
That's all it was, man. And we made the announcement. A lot of people were very supportive. A lot of people were a little confused. People thought that maybe something went down, like there was some beef or something. I'm like,
I was waiting for the sauce to come. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It was just
where's the spice, baby? Yeah.
Like even with the this goes to show how I don't have any plans as far as like another clan at the moment.
Okay.
Even like Carnage had the RC. Like I didn't even do the RC. Like, that's how much I was just like, I got to, I'm here to, I want to do my own thing for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I would have done RC if I really felt like it, but I also I just left the clan. Like maybe it's not my time right now to be with another clan. Let me do my own thing for a little.
Okay, I can respect that. I understand that. Salute to that, man. Salute to that. How did that affect you and CSN Ripley's relationship? No, y'all.
No, it didn't really affect it too much. She left shortly before I left.
She left?
Yeah, she's no longer. She left like maybe 2 weeks before I left. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know because I did notice. I noticed name changes.
Yeah.
On Twitter and YouTube or whatever, but I didn't connect the dots. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she tweeted out. She tweeted it out. Maybe you missed it.
Yeah. There's so many tweets, man. It's like,
yeah, no, of course.
Definitely missed that.
But
didn't
yeah,
know that.
Like, it was me and Ripley are great, man. I spoke to her yesterday. Actually, I spoke to her. We talk like as much as we can. We're both doing our own thing right now. She's doing amazing things with her music,
right?
And she's doing her Twitch streams are awesome, and she's still rocking YouTube as well.
Yeah.
I love her. That's the homegirl, man.
Okay. Look, obviously that would not affect your relationship with Ripley. Yeah, man. Salute to CSN, and I didn't expect any of that to happen. I'm not gonna lie. Like you and y'all were carrying the flag, man, for a while, man.
It was funny. I forgot who I was selling this to, but like people knew me more as CSN than Gray.
CSN Gray.
Like, yo, CSN, what up?
CSN Ripley. Up, yeah. Hey, man, salute to that though, man. But you know what, Gray, I'm not gonna hold you. Anything else that we missed? Anything else that you want to talk about that we missed?
No, I do want to say I want to give you just a thank you, because a lot of people don't know this, but like you are so supportive, man, for the Call of Duty community.
Man, appreciate it.
I mean, you've gone as far as even just like stopping by the stream and even just doing the membership on the stream, like just supporting me.
Yeah.
And like I said this to Blu-ray Sip, like my finances are very strict, but as soon as I get my pockets right, man, I can't wait to start giving back to you guys. Yeah. And I just want to say thank you, bro, because like you've been such a supportive friend and overall just like a person in this community that we can all come to, and just thank you, man. Like you do great stuff, man, and I just really appreciate you and the person that you are and the stuff that you do as content. Yeah. It's great stuff, and I have a lot of respect and love and admiration for you, bro. So keep doing your thing, man.
Man, stop it, man. You're gonna make me cry in 2020. Just you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, man. Right. Man, I appreciate it, man. Straight up, man. I appreciate hearing that feedback, you know what I'm saying, for somebody that I respect in this game. And like I was telling my guy, my friend in real life, I was telling him, look, man, it's at a point now where I'm talking to my peers. Well, I'm talking to people that I looked at on YouTube, you know what I mean, just watching their content, and they're becoming my peers, and we're actually having conversations, we're kicking it, supporting each other now. And that was the goal of the podcast, man. You know what I mean? To connect the people and salute, give big salutes to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I hate talking about myself, so I can't really elaborate how I want to. But I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. You're a real, genuine person. I tell anybody that if you wanna find some great content or whatever, that's why you was in the top 11. All right, I don't know how you got out of the top 11 from the top 50, but you're in the top 11, man. Yeah. I don't know what Blue Ray was talking about.
No, I'm on. Yeah, listen, man, I'm on it, bro. What, like even if I was like 50th on that list, bro, just the names that were on that list, bro, I'm just honored, dude. Like,
yeah, I didn't even put myself on the list, man. Damn.
No, should have.
Yeah, it's all good. But all right, man, I'm gonna close it out, man.
Thanks, brother.
All right. Live life, be great, show love, and always keep the kill feed lit. CSN. God damn it. Fuck. Shit. Hold on.
Again.
Wait a minute, fam. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate that, Gray.
Sure.
And I'm going to close it out. Episode number 68 with Sid. God damn it, man. Fuck.
Oof.
You know what? I'm going to close it out. This has been episode number 68 with my guy, Gray. That's Greya88. Damn, that's a hell of a name.